Close-up of running shoes hitting a treadmill, sweat dripping, person looking exhausted. Here's something that's going to make a lot of runners really uncomfortable. You've been grinding out miles, early mornings, sore knees, gasping for air, all in the name of burning belly fat. And yet, it's still there, stubbornly, infuriatingly there. What if I told you that the people consistently losing the most belly fat aren't the ones running? They're the ones walking, but walking in a very specific way that almost nobody teaches. Walking greater than running for belly fat. By the time we're done here, you're going to understand exactly why that's true, and you'll have 3 simple, science-backed rules you can start using on your very next walk to turn your body into a fat-burning machine. Not someday, today. Today. Section number 2. The myth-busting SETU person jogging on a track, looking frustrated, checking their belly in the mirror. So how did we all get convinced that harder, faster, longer cardio was the answer to belly fat? Here's the truth. The fitness industry never told you clearly enough. Belly fat is not just a calorie problem. It's a hormonal problem. The cortisol trap. When you run, especially at high intensity, your body treats it like stress. And stressed bodies release a hormone called cortisol. Now, cortisol isn't evil. You need it. But chronically elevated cortisol tells your body to store fat specifically in your midsection. Your body essentially says, we're under attack. Hold on to those reserves. You just ran 5 miles and your belly said, no thanks, I'm staying. Here's a scenario I want you to picture. Meet Sarah. She's a 38-year-old mom who started running 3 times a week. She's proud of herself, and she should be. But 2 months in, the scale hasn't moved much, her belly looks the same, and she's exhausted. So she runs more, and the belly fat still there. That's the cortisol trap. More running, more stress, more cortisol, more belly fat storage. It's a cycle. Fat oxidation zone. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Your body burns fat most efficiently at a moderate heart rate, what scientists call the fat oxidation zone. To push too hard and your body switches fuels. It stops burning fat and starts burning carbohydrates instead. Running often pushes most people past this zone. Walking, it keeps you in it. That's the sweet spot. That's the secret. Section number 3. Transition into the 3RULS person walking calmly through a park at golden hour, looking relaxed and energetic. Now, I'm not saying all walking is magic. A slow shuffle to the fridge at midnight is not going to melt anything. The difference, and this is what changes everything, is how you walk. These 3 rules are simple. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. But they're rooted in real metabolic science. Concepts like LIS cardio, NEAT, and fat oxidation zones that exercise physiologists have been studying for decades. Most people just haven't connected the dots. So let's connect them. Here's rule. #1. Section number 4. Rule number 1. The golden window walk. Person walking outdoors in the morning, sunlight filtering through trees. Rule number 1 is called the golden window walk, and the timing of your walk matters more than you've ever been told. Here's the science. After an overnight fast, meaning you haven't eaten since dinner, your body's glycogen stores, which is basically your stored sugar fuel, are at their lowest. When you walk in this depleted state, your body has to reach for its backup energy source, and that backup energy source is stored fat. Research published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that fasted cardio at low to moderate intensity oxidizes significantly more fat than same exercise done after eating. We're talking up to 20% more fat burned from the same walk. Fasted walking equals fat burning mode. Think of it like this. Your body is a hybrid car. Normally it runs on gasoline, that's your carbohydrates. But when the gas tank is empty in the morning, it switches to the electric motor, and that electric motor is your stored fat. Meet James. He's a 45-year-old guy who started taking his dog for a 30-minute walk before breakfast instead of after. Same dog, same route, same distance. Within 3 weeks, he noticed his pants fitting looser. No other changes. That was the golden window at work. How to apply it? Walk within 30 to 60 minutes of waking up before you eat anything. If you can't do it every day, aim for at least 3 mornings per week. Keep the pace brisk. You should be able to talk but not sing. That's your fat oxidation zone. Duration. Start with 25 to 30 minutes and build from there. 1 small cup of black coffee before your walk is actually fine. Caffeine enhances fat mobilization, but skip the oat milk latte until after. The golden window opens every single morning. Most people sleep right through it. Section number 5. Rule number 2. The Afterburn Ladder. Person walking uphill on a trail, breathing steadily, determined expression. Okay, this one is the secret weapon. The rule that almost nobody is talking about when it comes to walking for fat loss. Rule number 2 is called the Afterburn Ladder, and it's about turning a regular walk into a metabolic, the event that burns fat for hours after you stop moving. Exercise post-oxygen consumption. You've probably heard the term afterburn effect thrown around in gym culture. The scientific name is EPOC, post-exercise oxygen consumption. Basically, after certain types of exercise, your body continues burning extra calories for hours while it recovers and repairs. Runners chase this with brutal sprints, But here's the thing, you can trigger a meaningful afterburn effect with walking, and without torching your joints or spiking your cortisol. Here's how. Instead of walking at one constant pace, you ladder your intensity. Think of it like temperature. If you heat water to 99 degrees, nothing happens. But at 100 degrees, it boils. The afterburn ladder is about repeatedly nudging your body just past its comfort zone, not to 100 degrees, but to 99, and letting it recover over and over. Each spike in recovery creates a small metabolic demand that compounds over the entire walk. Here's the specific protocol. Start with 5 minutes of easy, comfortable walking, then increase your pace to a brisk, slightly uncomfortable effort for 2 minutes, not a sprint, but you'd feel awkward having a full conversation. Then recover at an easy pace for 2 minutes. Repeat that cycle 4 to 6 times, then cool down with 5 minutes of easy walking. The whole thing takes about 30 to 35 minutes, and studies on interval-less cardio, that's low-intensity steady-state cardio with small-intensity spikes, show it can elevate your metabolic rate for up to 3 hours post-walk, burn fat for 3 hours after your walk, 3 hours of extra fat burning from a walk, no treadmill required, no destroyed knees. If the golden window walk is your morning activation, the afterburn ladder is your metabolic multiplier. Section number 6, rule number 3, the neat stack person doing everyday activities, taking stairs, pacing while on phone, parking far away or right. Lean in for rule number 3 because this one genuinely surprises people. In fact, when I share this with most fitness beginners, their first response is usually, wait, that can't actually work. What if I told you the biggest lever for belly fat loss has almost nothing to do with your workouts? Neat, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Rule number 3 is called the neat stack, and it might be responsible for more belly fat loss than your dedicated walks, your gym sessions, and your diet tweaks combined. NEAT stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's the calories your body burns through all movement that isn't formal exercise: walking to your car, fidgeting, taking the stairs, pacing while on a phone call, doing dishes, carrying groceries. It sounds almost insultingly simple, but stay with me. Research from the Mayo Clinic found that NEAT can vary by up to 2,000 calories per day between two people of similar size. 2,000 calories from just moving more throughout the day. Not more workouts, not more running, just more walking woven into everyday life. 2,000 calories from daily movement. Here's why this crushes belly fat specifically. NEAT keeps your body in that low-intensity fat-burning zone almost continuously. Your cortisol stays low, your insulin stays stable, and your body just quietly, consistently dips into fat stores all day long like a slow, steady drip. Think of a formal workout as a campfire, hot, bright, but burns out in an hour. NEAT is the central heating system, lower temperature, but it runs all day, every day. You know that person at the office who's always pacing during phone calls and everyone thinks is a little weird? They're probably the leanest person in the building. Turns out they're not anxious, they're just accidentally doing metabolic science. How to stack NEAT into your day. Set a reminder every 45 to 60 minutes to get up and walk for 5 minutes to get water, to walk around the block, to take the long route to the bathroom. Park at the far end of every parking lot. Take all phone calls standing and walking. Take stairs every single time they're an option. After dinner, walk for just 10 minutes. Research shows a short post-meal walk significantly improves insulin sensitivity, which directly impacts belly fat storage. The goal is to stack these small moments until your total daily steps hit between 8,000 and 12,000. Most people doing dedicated workouts are only at 3,000 to 4,000 steps from the workout itself. The rest of the day, they're sedentary, and a sedentary body stores fat. Your body burns fat in the margins of your day. Rule number 3 is about filling those margins. Section number 7, synergy section, time lapse of person walking at different times of day, morning, midday, evening, the 3R rule system. Now here's where it gets really exciting, because these 3 rules don't just work individually, they work together as a system, and the compounding effect is extraordinary. The golden window walk activates fat-burning metabolism first thing in the morning before food ever enters the picture. The afterburn ladder amplifies that fat-burning window and extends it for hours, and the neat stack keeps the fat-burning engine quietly running for the rest of the day. What does that look like over time? In the first 2 weeks, most people notice better energy levels, and that familiar bloated, heavy feeling in their midsection starts to ease. The body is adjusting its hormonal environment, cortisol is dropping, insulin sensitivity is improving. By 30 days, this is where the visible changes start. Clothes fit differently, the belly feels softer and less pronounced. The scale may not move dramatically yet, but body composition is shifting. Fat down, tone up by 90 days of consistent application. This is where people show up in comment sections saying things like, "I haven't changed my diet dramatically and I've lost 14 pounds," or "My doctor asked what I changed." That's not magic. That's a metabolic system running efficiently every single day. Section number 8, the results reality. CHECK person looking in mirror with a calm, satisfied expression, not dramatic. Just really want to be real with you here, because the internet is full of lose belly fat in 7 days nonsense, and you deserve better than that. Belly fat, specifically visceral fat, the kind that wraps around your organs, is the last fat your body readily gives up. It's also one of the most metabolically sensitive to the right lifestyle inputs. That's actually good news, because it means the right approach works surprisingly well. Realistically, with these 3 rules applied consistently, most people start noticing real changes in the 3 to 6 week range. Not 6 months, not a year, weeks. But here's what accelerates the process dramatically, and none of it is complicated. Sleep. 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep reduces cortisol, regulates hunger hormones, and is genuinely one of the most powerful belly fat tools in existence. You can walk perfectly every day and undo it with chronic poor sleep. Protein. You don't need a perfect diet, but hitting your protein goals, roughly 0.7 to 1 gram per pound of body weight, preserves muscle while your body burns fat. Muscle is metabolically expensive to maintain. More muscle means faster fat burning, even at rest. Stress management. Remember cortisol. Chronic life stress floods your body with it and sends fat directly to your midsection. Walking actually helps here. Even a 20-minute walk measurably reduces cortisol. You're already solving multiple problems at once. These aren't extras, they're multipliers. Stack them with the 3 rules and the results compound fast. Section number 9. Power. Close plus CTA. Person walking alone at sunrise, looking calm, unhurried, peaceful. I want to leave you with a quick image. Imagine 2 people, same age, same starting point, same belly. One of them keeps waiting for the perfect time to start after the holidays, after this stressful work month, after they buy better shoes. The other one laces up tomorrow morning, walks out the door before breakfast, and just starts. 90 days later, they're not the same person. Not because of some extreme transformation, but because of a quiet, consistent practice that changed their hormones, their metabolism, and honestly, their relationship with their own body. The science is clear. The rules are simple. The only thing that separates someone who knows this from someone who benefits from it is the decision to actually walk out the door. Start tomorrow morning, not Monday, not after your next meal prep Sunday. Tomorrow morning. Set your alarm 35 minutes earlier than usual. Put your shoes by the bed tonight and walk. That's it. That's the whole thing. Which rule will you start with? If this reframed the way you think about walking and belly fat, do me a favor, drop a comment below with which rule you're starting with first. Rule 1, 2, or 3. I genuinely read every single one, and your answer actually helps me know what to cover next. And if you want the follow-up, where I go deep on exactly what to eat to supercharge these walking rules, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss it. It builds directly on everything we covered today. Now go set that alarm. Your belly fat doesn't know what's coming.